Now, getting into the details, the biggest drawback in terms of people saving for the retirement is the fact that the contribution limits have changed. What was supposed to happen was, and what they had announced that they were going to do, was that they were going to have a transitional cap. If you look at this third point here, the proposal was that for those people that are over 50 that had a balance less than $500,000, they were going to still have a contribution limit of $50,000. Now, they've deferred that for another 2 years, which means that everybody's, regardless of age, has a concessional contribution limit of $25,000. Now, this has significant impact for a range of my clients who are implementing what they call a transition to retirement strategy, where they're putting a significant amount of their money into their superannuation fund, saving a significant amount of tax in the process, and that's really been pulled back. So the retirement savings of a lot of my clients, and potentially a lot of you online, won't be able to be boosted as much as we thought it would have been because of the change in this this strategy, or this announcement from the government. The thing is, sometimes the budget announcements don't get legislated, but in this case, it's the rules are already in place, and for them to put in place the transitional arrangements, they would have to actually legislate. So they don't have to get any legislation through for this to happen. It's already in place. They would have had to change it to do what they'd actually said they were going to do. So everybody has a concessional contribution limit in the new financial year of $25,000. It's probably, if you take one thing from the webinar tonight, just be aware of that, because if you contribute more than that, then you can be taxed a significant amount, up to double the highest tax rate, so 93% of your contributions, if you exceed both your contribution limits. So your concessional contribution limit, which is now $25,000 in the new financial year, and your non-concessional contribution limit of $150,000. If you exceed both of those, then you could be paying penalty tax rates of up to 93%. It does also present an opportunity that this financial year, if you are over 50 years of age, you still have the potential to contribute $50,000 to your super fund. So if that makes sense based on your taxable income, then you might want to do that this financial year, with the idea that you aren't able to do it next financial year. So you could employ some of those types of strategies. What are concessional contributions? It's basically all your superannuation guarantee, so the 9% your employer puts into your superannuation. It's your salary sacrifice, so any money that you personally direct into your super fund prior to paying tax, and it's personal deductible contributions as well. So the total of those things needs to, in the new financial year, be under $25,000. Concessional contribution limits have not changed, so it's still $150,000 per annum, or if you're under 65, you can bring forward 3 years and put in $450,000 in any 1 year. But please be aware of those contribution limits. There were about 60,000 members of super funds who exceeded their contribution limits back in the 2009-10 financial year, and they're facing penalty tax rates, and the government is not being particularly lenient about it. They need the tax revenue to pay down debt, so they're not actually being particularly lenient about it. They're generally making people pay the tax.